What's going on, Tactical Gamers? So it's now the 15th month of the early access release of World War III. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think it's going to make it. The plan was for it to be a 15-month release, and I can't say that we're close, so I don't think they're going to make it there. However, they did just release the 0.8 update onto the live servers, so at least they're still updating. Again, the devs did not abandon this game, if you're thinking that. The player count is just a little low. So let's take a look at what they released in this update, and then we'll take a look at the roadmap there and see where we've got to go, and guess about how long it's going to have to take. First things first, the new game mode Breakthrough. It's hard for me to talk about this mode because I've had very little experience with it. Honestly, not many people are into this mode, it looks like. Now, I have gotten a couple games in, so my experience is very limited, but from what I felt when I was playing the game, it seems like the points are just in a bad position. I was playing Moscow and trying to plant the bomb on a B position there in the little broken staircase room at the Senate building. It's right at the bottom of the stairs, you've got a million angles you can be attacked from, and there's really no way for you to defend anybody planting the bomb. So it's just kind of it was just nuts, I'll just say that. Otherwise, I don't have a whole lot of an opinion on Breakthrough, other than it's kind of a bummer that nobody's playing it. So really, it's like it wasn't even added into the game. Next up is a change of HUD. This is a nice quality of life update, I suppose. There's a new in-game chat window, there's a new strike bar. You can see your armor now. You couldn't see that before. You can see how much is left on your helmet and your chest plate. They've added the soldier weight class. They've changed the inventory status widget. They've added a flashlight/laser icon. They improved the kill feed. You can see your headshots now, which is pretty cool. You can see when vehicles are destroyed. They've sharpened up the resolution. And in Breakthrough, they've added a plant defuse and destroyed objective notification. Along with that, they've added a new strike, the Napalm Strike, which honestly looks pretty cool. You use it, it's one of the nicest looking explosions in the game, in my opinion, and it leaves a little fire, so if you step in it, you're going to be on fire. Kind of what napalm does in real life, I suppose. Now there's also a new anti-air vehicle that spawns at your base. It's good for taking down UAVs. And overall for the update, that's kind of about it. Sure, they're tweaking things, they're getting rid of bugs. They took actually one of the strikes out of the game because it kept causing crashes. I'm not sure what that's about, but that's what it is. That's what we've got until 0.9. So I wanted to take a quick look at the roadmap here to see where this game has to go compared to where it is now. If we look at the content, it looks like we're expected to have 5 game modes, and right now we've got 3. We're supposed to have 9 maps. Right now we have 5. We're supposed to have 40 plus weapons. Currently we have 27. I know a couple right now are in the works, but that's still, what, 13 more to go? We're supposed to have 30 plus strikes, and we've got 28, so we're on track there. And there's supposed to be 20 different gadgets and different kinds of equipment, and right now there's only 14, at least in the class selection mode. Those are at least quantitative numbers that we can look forward to. Things like cosmetic items and outfits, there's no number to those, so whatever. So far we have 2 more game modes that need to be added. One, of course, is Recon, I suppose. Recon isn't in the game technically, but that's coming at some point. And the other is I don't know what. Maybe some type of competitive mode. I'm not really sure what they're planning. I know originally the plan wasn't to add a team deathmatch to the game, so we may get 6 upon the final release. We are, however, only at 5 maps, and to get the first 4 running smoothly, that took a long time. I mean, that took months and months and months of optimization. And so to add 4 more maps into the game is kind of a concern because who knows how long those would take. Not only that, but if you're going to add 2 more game modes that need optimized on 4 different maps, that could be a problem. I mean, if we just want to take a look at the past, it took maybe 7 months for the game to run smoothly on the maps that we've had since launch. So I'd have to say that kind of concerns me, and I'm not really sure how long that's going to take. Now I hope it all goes smoothly. Maybe since they've changed the engine, things will go a little bit quicker, but I am concerned about that. As far as weapons go, we've got 13 left. I know that they're putting a couple more together, and they removed the Tor because they don't really know what to do with it. I don't know what the plan is with that one, but really there's just more to go. So what's the future look like? When is this full release going to happen? Honestly, I'd probably say about summer of this next year. And the 100 or so people that are playing it right now are having a good time, but to carry those numbers into summer might be a really difficult thing. We're just going to have to see what happens. Just real quick, want to actually salute those people who have been playing the game since launch. Thank you very much. Now, I know there have been questions about another free weekend. How are you going to boost the numbers? There's obviously the dead game comment every now and then. So here's the thing. There hasn't really been any official marketing for this game. There was initially prior to the early access release, I suppose, but since then there hasn't been anything big. There hasn't probably been any spending on marketing, which is fine. I mean, this is not a game to market in its current state, but hopefully they have the budget later on to do that. I'm sure their plan is to drop a lot of money right before the official release to get a lot of attention. And at that point that may be a good time, because I guess in the summer people may be tired of that Modern Warfare and they may be itching for something new, a new modern shooter. And I know Battlefield might not be out for another, 3 years, I think I saw, 2021, 2022, something like that. So summer may not be a terrible time, but I still feel like this game has got a long way to go. Hopping back in from Modern Warfare, I can see a huge difference. Obviously, 2 different studios, one's AAA, one's indie, I get that. But the mechanics of it, the movements of it, the gameplay, the animations, the graphics, it's just not a refined experience right now. Now, I still haven't given up hope on this game. I hope you don't think that this is me just saying that the game is done for. But it was a catchy title, though, wasn't it? Got your attention, got your click. And I plan on continuing to support this game. This game is what brought me here. This game is what got me you subscribers. And this game is honestly what made me a lot of online friends anyway. Which is cool. It's been a good community. The devs are still talking, they're still communicating with the community, and I think that's an important thing, and I think that's a good thing, and that's what this game needs to just survive for right now. Again, there's a handful of people playing this game who are very passionate about its success and about its progress, and I think that's great. So hopefully this game will continue to be refined, grow a little bit, and really provide a quality game that people can just hop in quick, enjoy, and not worry about being bombarded with microtransactions. As far as DLC in the future, that depends on the sales. The devs said that they will continue to add content to the game as long as there's support for the game that's manageable anyway financially, so we'll see. Other than that, that's pretty much about it for this video. Let me know how you like this style. I've kind of more freestyled it. Before I've been scripting. I want to try to get to more freestyle just because that's more efficient, honestly. I know Mr. Big Fry does it just all off the top of his head, and I'd like to do it a little bit more like that. So just let me know in the comments down below. Obviously, give it a like and subscribe, all those things. And if you ever want to team up and play this game, or Sandstorm, or Modern Warfare, whatever, go ahead and join my Discord down below, and we can play on the weekends and stuff. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you, Tactical Gamers, for stopping by, and I will see you in the next one.